Aloha everybody and welcome to part 10 of Fear Effect. So in the last part we regained control of Glass as we went through this ice cavern, which had a whole bunch of dragon statues with symbols at the bottom of those statues, and now we're coming up to the puzzle that relates to those dragon statues. You basically have to look into this magic mirror, and there's a mountain. And there's this heaven, there's water, water again, earth, water one more time, hey, there's fire, heaven again. And so, obviously knowing that we had to see all these dragons along the way with symbols, we have to memorize the order in which all of those images happened, because it pertains to this little area up here. Oh look, a piece of ammo. Okay, that ammo is a bait trap. So again, you have to do the order of the mirror and remember what all the symbols belong to each dragon, and then you have to follow the pathway that order would make. If you've played this game before, you immediately know what it is, because it's always like, go forward, go up, go forward, go up, and when you're like one space away from the exit, just go up all the way to the top and then make a right. And that's how the puzzle will always be for the end of time. And at the end of this pathway, we get a stone sword, and we can get some pistol ammo here in the torch. Along the way back, all of the platforms that would have collapsed are going to be gone, and so only the correct pathway is there. But also, there is something really weird about these three ghosts in particular. I don't know if it's like this in normal mode, but it certainly is in hard mode. I had like a fully loaded assault rifle, and I unloaded into them, and they didn't die. I used a machine pistol, and finally, with the assault rifle and the machine pistol, I got one of those ghosts dead. But, like, they have exceptionally giant health. I don't know what it is about those three enemies in particular, but their health bars are huge. So what I always do is I just run by, basically. Like, when I come back to the puzzle and all the holes are there now, you gotta be a little bit fast about it, and if you can still fall in the hole if you go in the wrong space. It's like the girders with Deke in the warehouse where the train was. So it's still possible to fall, but I find running, they won't lunge at you right away, and so you can run right past them, and it's very much recommended, because for some reason, those ghosts at the puzzle room have ridiculously high health. Anywho, I got the stone sword, and the stone sword is used to activate a dragon statue, or at least a dragon mural, that was at the very beginning of this whole entire mess. So, if I don't have to kill anything, I won't. Okay, Deke, I get it. You're creepy. Your head's still split open from the impalement. Assuming this is Deke, it could just be like hell fucking with us again, but you know. As always, I'm not gonna waste ammo if I don't have to, and Glass is coming up to a boss fight as it is, so it's definitely worth holding on to some ammo. I don't even know if you can get spare ammo in the boss fight. But anywho, this is the dragon mural I was talking about. You use the stone sword on this, and voila, it shatters it. Here's a save point here. Use it because we're coming up to a boss fight.
Hello, Glass.
Deke? My God.
God had nothing to do with this. What you see before you was made every time I pulled the trigger. When you see your true self, Glass, you'll understand.
Oh, shit. I'm sorry, Deke.
Sorry? Do you realize what they do to killers like us here, eh? You're bleeding sorry? You brought this deal to me. I trusted you to cover the angles, yeah? You enjoy your last breath, Glass, because your eternity is about to start, and it's gonna be horrifying.
Oh shit, we're fighting zombie ghoul demon Deke. Oh god. Demon Deke likes to swim through the water, and when he does, he collapses the platforms you're walking on. And so you really got to pay attention to his movements. You got to make sure that when you're seeing the waves, you got to move out of the way and definitely stay out of the water. Because staying in the water damages you, and then you get sucked up and melted into goo, or I don't know what the hell happens to you. So for most of the fight, you're actually just sort of waiting for Deke to pop up, because most of the time he's underwater trying to destroy the blocks and stuff, and they're always going to be the same patterns every time. Deke doesn't have second strategies. He does one thing and he sticks to it, and so after he gets up, he will, if you don't shoot him enough damage and make the blocks collapse from the ceiling to add more areas to walk around on, he'll just keep doing the same thing over and over again. And honestly, I don't think this is like really... Oh man, how was I going to see that coming? Actually, I think the patterns are pretty simple. If you see Deke coming from the right and he's kind of aiming to the upwards, you know, you kind of know he's going to go in a horseshoe kind of pattern. If he's going from one end of the pathway, you know he's probably going to go the whole way through. I don't find it's too hard to dodge Deke. He has a pretty good tell, and again, this is why having pistol ammo and machine pistol ammo is so important. I don't know if there's a way to get ammo if you run out. Maybe there is, and I just haven't experienced that. But I wasted all my assault rifle ammo, I wasted all my machine pistol ammo, so now I gotta rely on just regular handguns. There's also kind of a dick move, or a Deke move, as someone in the comments liked to mention. You're so clever. The Deke move is, when you go to his third phase, the top blocks like drop immediately, and now there's only blocks at the bottom. And if you're at the top, you don't know that those blocks are going to sink into the water, and you can get yourself killed that way. So it's kind of a Deke move there, but honestly, this boss fight's pretty simple. Just pay attention to where the waves are going. It should be pretty easy to dodge Deke, and when he pops up, shoot the hell out of him. Sorry, Deke.
Rest easy, Deke. I'll make them pay for this. You have my word.
And now we're back in control of Hana. So, and Hana, as you can see, her health is still in the orange, so I didn't get too much health back, but I believe after I get the next item I need, her health comes back, so how about that? If you remember, we got half of a stone willow from a ghostly guy with a very long blue tongue, and now we're looking for another willow piece, because we need all of these key items in order to get into Yimlao Wan's throne room. You need a certain amount of stone objects.
I didn't hear you come. Who sent you here? Speak.
Your brother?
I have many brothers. I am many brothers.
He gave me this.
Yes, the willow. But you only get half the tree. To grow, it must be in the light and the dark. Leaves to the white sun. Roots to the black, cold ground. You cannot stop that which is destined.
It would not be a survival horror game unless there was a crank in it. So, ladies and gentlemen, we picked up a crank, because we're gonna need it. It's survival horror, we have to. But the crank, you may have remembered back in the last part when we were activating one of the 3 torches in order to get to the first lawn-tunned guy's room. There was a well that we came up to, but we couldn't do anything with the well. And you just saw that after we killed Deke with glass, he saw something of a well. So, you know, let's go over to that well and let's try using the crank on that in order to get some progress. But my health is getting back. Your health always returns after, like, boss fights start and, like, after you get key items. It's like your character's confidence comes back, you know? So even though this game doesn't have healing supplies or anything, there's always a chance to get your health back as long as you maintain some kind of health for a short period of time, you know? But, man, this place is hellish. And we're coming up to the home stretch, ladies and gentlemen. We're almost done with this game. Next part 11, is actually going to be the final part of Fear Effect, so we're getting there. Was he holding on to the barrel with one arm?
Wee Ming! Wee Ming, I'm here! I'm over here! Wee Ming, behind you! No!
Yeah!
Glass, you're alive. But why? Why'd you do that?
Look at me, Hana! You see what happened to me? What about Deke, huh? She was the cause. I'm sorry, Hana, but I had to end this.
Only I can end this. I told you, Hana. I need your help to return to hell.
Let her speak.
You draw on me, Hana? You better be prepared for the consequences.
With all that we've witnessed, if we don't help her, then the world as we know it ceases. But maybe she can stop this prophecy
No.
from being fulfilled.
Don't make me drop you, Hana.
Hana! Hana!
I'm going after her, Glass. Shoot me if you must.
Hana! Hana! And you guys, oh god, we're surrounded. I don't think we're gonna be winning this fight. Try and survive?
Need a hand, Mr. Glass?
Bad form, Mr. Lamb. Everyone in the comments section made that joke already. Christ. You're not so clever, Mr. Lamb. Come on. But anywho, just like when we got Glass out of the well, and just like before, if you try going back, you're not going to find him, so you're pretty much just encouraged to keep moving. We got all of the items we need in order to get to the King of Hell, so we may as well go there. Ooh, I love that imagery. Again, I just love the style of Fear Effect. To believe this is a 2000 PlayStation game, it's something else. So many people see this and they think, oh, this is a PlayStation 2 game, right? And I'm like, nope. This is on the PS1. Luckily, I managed to conserve my ammo pretty well. The final boss, he doesn't take an absurd amount of bullets to kill, but it's still a good idea to have lots of ammo. But anywho, last puzzle, well, kind of. We got the stone scroll, we got the eye from the well, and we got the 2 willow trees. So, we have to remember where we got those things. We got the eye from the well, we got the stone willows, one half from a cave, and another from, you know, some kind of ancient doorway and whatnot, with the torches. And we got the stone scroll from, you know, that creepy room with all the kids. So you basically have to identify which item belongs to which area, where we got them, and when you do that, the pathway to the final area in the game will open up. Now, ladies and gentlemen, that is it for disc number 4. We have to insert disc 2 again. I've never seen that before in a game prior to this. Maybe like in like those old adventure games from Sierra, like like Phantasmagoria or some stuff. But or I'm thinking of like Ripper, that old Christopher Walken game. This guy, he's unfucking believable. But we have to insert disc 2 in order to reach the final boss of the game. The last part of Fear Effect is in part 11. Till then.